On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the New York Jets. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Inside. Mike 57. Rapid. No.
First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run. Anderson. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Let's go. On your team. 6-6. Bullet high.
Now a run with Anderson. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. On 3rd down, it's Anderson. And some room to work. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And it's now a 7-0 game. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Ready. 60-yard. Hey, pick your game up.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready? Recon, 132 fighter, 50, plant.
I'm here all day. 53.
Hey, Haywood. Ready?
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They run again on first down. Anderson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. 10th carry now for Anderson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Here is Anderson on third and goal. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on fourth and goal.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that'll make the score 14-0. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll bend.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Good job.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a third down and long coming up.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Hey! 53, check 53. Hey, defense, let's go. Check 53.
Like,
check 53.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
yep.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. You remember me? You remember me?
There.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now it's Crowder. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Here's Kevin Huber now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Crowder now to return. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
On the catch, it's Crowder. 17 yards for the Jets there as they got themselves a 1st down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Darnold's throw on the money to Anderson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care.
That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes the score 21-0. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Rodney Anderson. His second touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. On first down, it's Darnold. And Anderson's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Copeland came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, echo. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL's record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Second down and 10. Darnold to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Back to throw, Darnold. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that will shave one more off this lead. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, orbit.
They're going to try and throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The sack by Jordan Willis. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right?
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
How about the game that he has compiled here? So he has the 2 receiving touchdowns, and now that is his 3rd rushing touchdown. 3 plus 2, 5 total.
I'm telling you, you and your math can't beat you on that one.
Yeah.
You got it down. But how about the diversity of the day he's had? Just what you pointed out. 3 on the ground, 2 catching. What a performance.
What a performance. If I get my numbers and colors down, it's going to be a real threat.
Just always remember, color between the lines.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're set up to throw, and that's knocked away and incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Willis, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
56, check 56. Go, go, go.
Another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now Anderson. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
He's going to go for a big play downfield and unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
56, the mic, boys, 56.
Bravo.
Hey, we got to get this stop here.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold going for the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jordan Willis able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw to Mixon on the check down. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
50 seconds, the mic. Yeah.
Protein spill.
Check.
Ready.
Now Joe Mixon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Mike, 57.
They'll try and throw for it here. Got a man open. It's Ross. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll give this to Bell running right. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Check 50. Check 50.
Jets.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Sean Williams that time in on the stop. Carry for Anderson. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
56. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Hey, wahoo! 56 is my time.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's caught by Herndon. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carlos Dunlap able to record his 5th sack of the season. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
80 weapons. Snap.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 44, Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's a deep shot that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Here's Anderson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 yards there and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll run for it with Anderson. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now. It's Anderson, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams...
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jordan Willis. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. He'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
132 fighter.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
56, Mike.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. Flushed out right. Herndon's got it complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Now Darnold. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And